What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's TYT and you're on the vlogs, man. So I am here this morning, man, just sitting here chilling. Well, not even chilling, man. Like, man, I'm starting to get back on this early wake up thing, guys. Like, I get like 3, 4, or 5 hours of sleep and that's it. Like, I'm up, I'm woke. I've been woke since like 3 o'clock this morning, y'all. Like, literally just woke, like laying on the couch trying to go back to sleep. You know, get out the bed and come lay on the couch so I can go back to sleep instead of tossing and turning and, you know, possibly waking up Ray and stuff like that. It's crazy out here, man. But it's all good, y'all. I'm about to go grab me a coffee real quick before take Keela to work. So let's get it, man. Oh, my pet peeve. People just pull out of the drive-through when I'm coming around to leave McDonald's and they'll just speed out. They're not looking to see if somebody's coming or nothing. They just turn right. Yeah. Every McDonald's. It's so dangerous, man. Like, I wish it was a different exit where you didn't have to exit by the drive-through. And most McDonald's, the way they design them now, you have to go all the way around the building to exit. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I don't gotta get in that. Traffic. Oh, they one lane, they shut down the lane or something. So everybody got to get over. In Arizona, like, they'll just, you know, with no warning, close the highway. Right away, go. Like, you're just sitting there. People just annoy me when it comes to driving. Good thing I know where I'm at, man, because that would have just sent me off. No, but anyway, guys, I was about to record talking about, you know, because sometimes, like, you know, like, I have a comedic mindset, so, like, but I'm not a comedian, you know what I mean? So a lot of things that come to my head that be funny as hell, I just would never be able to deliver it like a comedian would. You know what I mean? So, like, if, you know, some of the stuff I be thinking, man, if a real comedian performed this stuff, it would, you know, have people on the floor. But, man, one that came to my mind today was like, I don't know why I started this because it took me so long to I could have been done with this, but let me go ahead and drop off this order, right? I'm at this house, man. I'll be back. I apologize, guys. I totally forgot the joke now. No. I can still, you know, give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let me think for a second, see what happened. Oh, it ain't even something that happened, but, you know, it just made me think of this. But, like, man, you know, like, I go to McDonald's, you know, some mornings, I don't get them every day, but I get a steak bagel. All right, so you know, I ordered a steak bagel because I was waiting on my order. You see why I can't be a comedian? I can't even get the story up. But anyway, then you know, like how people try to correct you on stuff. Yeah, this didn't happen today, but, you know, like, I'm from Chicago, and McDonald's is based out of Chicago, so some stuff like that they carry at their McDonald's, they don't have. You know what I'm saying? So, in other areas and stuff. So, I got a couple things in my mind, text coming through and stuff, but I gotta redo this clip, guys. All right, guys, so I was in McDonald's and I was waiting for my order to be done, and then I ordered something and it was a steak bagel, and then it just came into my mind, you know, like it's funny, like when people like try to correct you on stuff, you know, you will say something and then they'll say it the way that they think that it should be said. You know what I'm talking about? So it was one morning, like I had one of those catering orders that I have at Dunkin', going out to Norman to the hospital, so it was a McDonald's next to the hospital though. And I went to McDonald's and I was in the drive-thru and I asked for a steak bagel. And the guy was like, over the intercom, he's like, steak, egg, and cheese bagel? I'm like, yeah, a steak bagel. And it must not have been a good morning for this guy or something, because he had just the attitude. So then, you know, when I get to the window, he asked me the exact same thing. So you had the steak, egg, and cheese bagel? And like at this point, like, you know, I get annoyed when I'm the car at the speaker and then I'm the next car to come to the window. Like, there's nobody else in line or nothing. So why are you asking me to say, you know I'm the guy that just ordered the steak bagel. So why are you asking me again? Just tell me the total and let me pay. But, so that's where I was at with it. And then he's like, so did you have the steak, egg, and cheese? Like, yeah, dude, like. And he said something smart or something, man. Like, you know, in my younger days, I probably would have ran through that, jumped through that window and snatched him out. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. But no, man, like, that was just crazy. But, you know, but that can go with a whole bunch of stuff, though. You know what I mean? Like I remember when I first started picking up at Payway, I was inside, the customer asked for some sauce. And I don't know, like, or something, but it had the name in it, you know. And I was like, can I get some Pee-wee sauce or Pee-wee something? And then they was like, yeah, you can get some Payway sauce. I mean, at least I know how to say it now, but that was just funny as hell to me. Like, people, like, they would straight correct you when you say stuff wrong. Like, what's I was trying to think of something that, oh yeah. This is a popular one. You know, people like, yeah, I'm about to go to the library. Oh, you going to the library? But y'all see what I'm saying though? Like, jeez. Like, that can be funny as hell, but I can never deliver that shit, you know, like, to make it like funny like that. You know, I mean, I can tell a story and try to make it funny, but I mean, just something that simple. I mean, a professional comedian probably can have people on the floor laughing. Like, why you gotta correct me every time I say something? Like, I want a gyro. It's called a gyro, not a euro. Man, I walk in the house. Look at Caddy. She is laid out. She comfortable, man. Like, she love that chair. Yo, what's good, fam? Man, I'm sitting my butt here on the couch, straight illin'. Man, I've been woke since like 3 o'clock this morning, guys. Like, haven't been able to go to sleep. Didn't pass out, nothing, not off. So I just been laying around since then. And then I get up in the morning and stuff like that. So I'm just feeling kind of, No motivation for nothing. But I'm sitting here watching YouTube right now, y'all. Just got through not editing, but just proof watching my video from yesterday. I don't even know what I want to title it, man. I always have this trouble, so that's why my titles suck, guys. It's because I never could think of one, and I've been thinking about like clickbaity titles and stuff like that, but I can't think of nothing. Not offhand, They thought I couldn't do it. They said I never will make it. Forever is a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out a title for this video, because I don't even remember what I was even, well, I figured out the title. It's crazy, guys. Like, sometimes like I say the title in the video, and then I'm like, that's the title when I'm editing. So I think just from yesterday, I'm gonna put Tuesday could have been a blues day. That's what I said yesterday. Or Tuesday sometimes Tuesday turns out to be blues day. You sit over here walking around the house looking like me. Yeah.
My knee won't bend, that's it. It just won't bend.
You still gippying around here. Somebody tried to call me Gippy at work. Then they'll try to call me Gippy every time they see me. I'm like, man, get your goof ass out of here. Man, I am really, really, really turning more into myself every day. Like, on the vlog, y'all. Like, well, most of the time, y'all get the real me. But, man, get your goof ass out of here, man. Old puss that. All right, guys. So Ray is at work right now. I just took her, man. So it's almost 3 o'clock, guys. But, man, I am tired. Like, I just feel drained. Like, I know it's because I've been up. So I don't know if I should just go get a coffee and then just tough it out, go get a coffee, hit the gym, or if I should just go take a nap, man, because I'm thinking if I just take a nap for like an hour or two, even if I wake up at 5:30 and then go pick up Kilo from work, at least after I pick her up from work, I'm able to just work. You know what I mean? I need time to do some deliveries this evening, but I'd rather be rested up for this evening than to struggle through the next couple of hours trying to get deliveries. So I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm headed home though. All right, fam. It's the next day. Yes, it's 11:18 in the next day. So yeah. Man, so I went home and went to sleep. Well, tried to go to sleep, but just ended up just laying around. I might as well just went back out and worked. You know what I mean? Like, I was just in that state where I was feeling tired, but I think in that state, I should have just pushed through. And you know what I mean? But okay. Let me make sure my mic is hot. Well, anyway, guys, so yeah, man, so it's the next day. And I'm headed to drop off a catering order. Food, for Indian food, this smells good to me. Like, normally, like Indian food, like when I deliver it, it's like it does not smell like something I will want. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all. it was something I was gonna talk about in this clip, but I forgot about it. It's something else I want to talk about in the video, but we'll get to that in a little while. But anyway, guys, holla at y'all a little bit, man. I think I'm at my destination. Yo, so what's good, fam? Man, I just been working. Then I went home an hour earlier than I probably should have. Then I should have, and just dropped Ray off to work. And remember earlier in the last clip, which was earlier today, I said that I had something that I was going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Sway this morning, and you know how Sway is. On Good News Thursday, they always have these just deep subjects sometimes. But normally, like when I come on with the deep subjects, it's during like Lonnie Light, Give Me the Light, or it's never really, Sway getting deep like that, although, he does. But anyway. So I get in the car, I'm taking my daughter to work, I'm taking Keita to work. So, and as soon as we get in the car, Good News Thursday start, they play like a inspirational song or something, or before they play the song, they just talk, about a certain situation or something that happened, which sparked the question of the day, or the topic or whatever. So, get in the car, and Sway's talking about, like how he started out in radio, and then eventually he ended up doing a morning show, and his morning show was top rated or whatever. But when he first started the morning show, like the bosses and stuff, like they all like had the same plan, but then as the years go past, the plan and the goals kind of change. And then sometimes, the management, they want to go different directions. So around that time, when that came for Sway, they wanted to put somebody else in the morning slot, but then they wanted to put him in the middays. So, he was talking or whatever, but then he said that, when he did the middays, like the ratings, rose to higher than they ever been. But, during the negotiations after he was moved from the morning show, he was still on the same contract. And then, they was trying to pay him less to do the midday show, but he was like, nah, I'll just work out my contract until my contract's over. So then he did that, and then they came back, and then they still was trying to pay him less. So he was like, nah, I gotta go, basically. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like just knowing your worth and stuff like that. Like when, so basically, the story, he, like I was saying in the morning show, he was highly rated throughout the whole time. And then throughout the midday show, he was highly rated throughout the whole time. But still, like they were still trying to pay him less. So he was like, nah. And then around that time, it was like 1999. So then, he quit there, but like it was a good paying job. And this is all he was saying. He was like, it was good paying and stuff like that. So to just walk away from that type of money at that time, it was like 1999. It was like, okay, like now what can I do in order to still make that same type of money, So, and so it was kind of like a leap of faith. You know what I mean? And the believe in yourself type thing. So then he was saying shortly after that, like he was unemployed or whatever, trying to figure it out. But then MTV calls. Then he was saying like, he was on MTV for a while, and then the same thing happened at MTV, but then he ended up getting a rate. He ended up doing something else. So, but MTV looked out for him and stuff like that, you know. So the question was like, you know, so like, is there any like where you just took that leap of faith and just, you know, left something, you know, that felt so secure or whatever to, you know, to follow your heart, and you know what I mean? And it's crazy because my daughter just texted me like in the middle of me working earlier today, this morning, before I went to my catering order, before I even started recording on this channel. No. I started recording before. But oh yeah, but my daughter just texted me and she said that she just got fired because, you know, I had one, she called me and, you know, she wanted me to come and pick her up earlier, you know, because she was having like some issues at work or whatever, and, you know, so she left. And she just texted me and told me that she just got fired or whatever, which, you know, ain't surprising. I mean, when you leave work like that, I mean, what do you expect to happen? But she's been having issues at this job, and just the way that the business is ran and stuff like that. Like, you know, I've been telling her to go find something else, do something else. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, there's better stuff out there. You don't have to. You don't need them. You know what I mean? There's other jobs out there. You know, and basically, you know, she does, you know, goes the extra mile. Like, she brings kids' clothes home and washes them and stuff like that. So, like, she's just kind-hearted and, you know, like, and just trying to do the right thing, you know, by them. And when people are like that, you know, we could get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? And that's basically what was going on at that job. Like, they were just taking advantage of her, you know, like they having her stay as late as she was staying, like with almost really no help. Like, they wouldn't leave anybody else there that late and not have help, you know what I mean? Or by themselves or whatever. So sometimes when you don't take that leap of faith, you know, you end up in situations like this. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. But sometimes you just have to know when to say when, you know, because you know, it always feels right to hold on. You know what I mean? But in many occasions, holding on is just not the thing to do. You just gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it go. You have to not so much value. Well, I guess it is kind of like value yourself, but you gotta kind of like keep yourself in the. You have to leverage yourself. So you have to leverage yourself so where you're where you can keep yourself in a good position, so to speak. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. You know, like, she should have quit that place a while ago, in my opinion. And she was looking at different places here and there, but she wasn't really taking the job search serious. So you live and you learn, guys. But then, you know, so sometimes, you know, when you don't take that leap of faith, you hold on too long and you end up just falling anyways. So you can take that leap on your own power or will. Sometimes, you know, it turns out better for you in the long run. Sometimes, you know, just taking that leap of faith, in other words. All right, guys. So, man, I'm back out here working. So I took Ray to work, and then had that little talk with you guys. But now I'm just out here grinding. Like it started off pretty good so far, man. Well, I waited an hour basically. I mean, I had to wait an hour. So seems like between 1 and 4 is just not it's not where it's at. But it's all good, man. You know, like it's expected, but not like this bad. But man, it's funny though, guys. Like I've been struggling with this vlog just simply because I want to get a more, you know, of a POV type video. You know, like I still put clips in like this, but I just love shooting with my action cameras, man. Like it's just crazy. Like just having the camera rolling and just seeing what's going on around you seems to be more interesting content than just me talking at the camera. You know, like you seeing like what I'm actually doing and stuff, like, you know. So I need to order mounts because my other mount broke, so then I can use it with my GoPro. I mean, the only thing with the GoPro is that the audio isn't that great. So I mean, most like clips when I'm talking and stuff, it'll be like with this camera, but I just need to get the mount so that I can have a GoPro on my chest to have more behind the scenes type footage for this channel, you know, like with other stuff that I do, like go to the gym and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works out, man. But anyway, let's get it, let's go. Yo. Man, so I'm a little congested just from playing basketball, you know, all that heavy breathing and stuff. Like I always have coughing fits after I play ball, like especially like in the wintertime and stuff. But man, so I just came from the gym, guys. Like when it comes to working and stuff like that now, I'm not like how I used to be, man. I used to just get up, keep myself motivated. If my day going bad, just keep going, and thug it out. But one of the reasons I moved to Oklahoma is so I didn't have to do that anymore, man. You know, so yeah, I kind of just reduced my goals, man. So, you know, if I make $150 every day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because like if I start early enough on Monday, you know, I'm not really losing that day off really, because, you know, afternoon, you know, all the way through the night, you know, that's not bad. But anyway, if I make $150 on those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's $600, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, make $200 on them days because it's busier, longer, and stuff like that. Then I mean, so it's, you know, it should be possible, especially with the type of bangers that you can get on the weekends. So with that, man, I'm hoping that I can do it like that and hit that $1,200. Man, they finally sent me a good delivery, but I have to pick up Ray from work, and I thought that I was offline on here. I didn't think that I was still on here. And I'm on my way to go pick up Ray. At 15 minutes, got just enough time. So I didn't even make $150 today. I gotta wrap up my other video. I thought, like, cause I stopped working at like 6 because it was nothing going on. It was so dead. Like I was able to drive all the way home almost again, you know, and I had already made $65 in 2 hours, you know, and Grubhub wasn't sending me anything. So, you know, I know that, you know, DoorDash wasn't gonna break their neck to send me nothing nice after that good 2 hours, basically. But man, I am gonna drive safely, guys. Oh, the whole reason I keep turning the camera off before I even say what I was finna say anyway. But yeah, I went to the gym. Man, it just feels good to, you know, be able to do stuff that I want to do and not feel guilty. I remember when I was in Arizona, like I used to feel so guilty when I would go to the gym and play ball. You know, the times that, you know, when people are there, you know, dinner rush times, basically. You know, it was nice up there today, man. Like we ran off a few guys. Like it's crazy. Like I walked in there and I just was gonna shoot around or whatever, you know, then eventually get into a game. And these boys, they picked me up as soon as I walked in there, man. You know, and I think we won like 4 or 5 games. We at least won 4. No, we at least won 3. You know, so I think we won like 3 or 4, something like that. But those games was going past so fast, and we wasn't taking like no long intermissions either, man. So, but yeah, man, that was fun. We was playing together. Nobody was crying. Nobody was calling for the ball every time. You know, we just played. We just played together. You know what I mean? And that's the way I like to play. Like you know, everybody play defense. Everybody, you know, run back on defense. You know, then I don't care who shoots the ball, as long as we scoring and not, you know, shooting crazy shots like I be doing. But I be making that stuff though, so I ain't tripping though. But yeah, I'm gonna drive safely, man. I'm holler at y'all. Man. So I'm in Walmart. I'm sitting here for a minute, but I scanned all these big things, right? And this Fanta right here, it was sitting here in the corner. Didn't even scan it, man. I'm glad I came and sat. Like if I wouldn't sat right here where I'm at, I wouldn't even saw it, man. And you know, I take offense, like when people think I'm trying to steal something or something. So I didn't want no smoke with that, man, because I worked too damn hard to be up in Walmart trying to steal a fucking 2-liter pop. For real. But man, I'm gonna catch y'all when I get home, man. Yo, so TYT is straight sitting here watching record videos because I haven't recorded one in like a month and a half. It's because somebody called my videos boring. I'm just saying.
Full of thousands and thousands.
Oh my gosh.
It belonged to the voice.
I don't know how I got discouraged on that channel, man. Like, I was doing my thing, man.
A brief rundown of the
Anyway.
Voice of America. Voice of America.
Wow, it's 10:30 already, guys. And I'm full of energy.
But it started in the,
But
basically it's
I'm in a video right here. I'm just sitting here chilling. Haven't started editing no videos or nothing. But it is what it is, man. It's been a hell of a 2 days, man. But I'm gonna holler at you mugs on the next one. So just like, share, comment, subscribe.
at that time in World War II, as well as